What's up everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hope everyone's good. I'm great. Thank you for asking. So this is like a little bit of a trend that we like to do on the channel. We like to break down sessions and educate through the sessions. Today we've got legs. Now for those of you guys who have been following the journey, obviously I'm a men's physique IFBB pro, so I got to think about those men's physique things. I wear shorts on stage, right? So for me, legs at the moment is not a priority. And this is where all the pros are going to come hate me for it, but it's all right because I'm a pro, so fuck you. Nah. So I literally do legs once a week at the moment. It's baseline volume. We will taper things up gradually, which we'll talk you through the session, but one time a week, so I've got to make this count. So we'll get warmed up and we'll talk you through the first exercise. So we're going to do adductors first. Who would have thought, eh? Doing adductors first. So the reason why we do adductors first is because it kind of gets neglected. People tag them on the end. So I like to just put them first. Kind of get some heat in the hip joint, get moving. But I also do extensions and curls first as well. So we'll go through those first. So there's nothing too special about this. Adductors, 2 sets, failure, 1 heavy, 1 light.
Yeah. Ooh. These are the ones now, Josh. Come on. Drive. Come on.
I can't get that. 1 more.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can lift it.
Up. All the way. Finish.
Yeah, spot on. Oh. Good, Will. Come on. Stay locked in now. Yeah, I feel a lot bigger since I last got this. So we're going to move on to a seated hamstring curl. Now you're going to ask, why are you doing a hamstring curl before we go squat? Well, there's plenty of reasons for that, and I'm just going to talk you through them. So first of all, our muscles' ability to get into a contracted position gets increasingly harder throughout a workout. And breathe. So essentially, when your hamstring is fully short, you know, your heels are towards as close to your bum as possible, and your hamstring is fully contracted, that position gets harder and harder and harder to get to. Especially in this workout where we're not really doing like a hip hinge, we're not doing any other real hamstring work. So instead we're going to work the hamstrings to failure in a position where we can get really, really short. Not only that, we're going to get some more heat in the knee joint, which of course when we go into a squat, we want some heat in the knee joint. We want a little bit of fluid in there. And for me personally, I almost feel like it offers like a cushion, like a little bit of support as you're going through, just to keep a little bit safer. So seated hamstring curls, 2 sets, failure.
Come on, Josh. Good. 2.
Just the top, just the top.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll leave that there for the back off. So you notice one thing when I'm doing that back off, and I'm saying just touch just the top. I don't want the spotter to take anything away from my lift. I want him to give me as little as he possibly can to keep me smooth. Nothing worse than seeing a spotter that pushes you too much or not enough, and you're stuck there. You know that feeling when you're stuck there for ages, and you're like, give me a fucking spot. But we were trained together so many times, just keep it smooth. Keep it smooth. Hey?
Okay, I'm here. Come on.
I got it. I'm still there.
Fine. These are the ones. Good. Come on, that's still you.
Okay, a little bit now.
Come on. Good. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yes. Come on then, Josh, let's go.
This one.
Heels all the way back, let's go. Good.
Oh, it's fucking gone. Oh, fuck. So hamstring's done. We're gonna move on to the Atlantis Pendulum Squat. Now, I love this Pendulum Squat for a few reasons. You're gonna see as we go through that it's pretty darn heavy when it needs to be, but it drops off when it needs to drop off. Sometimes a little bit too much. In fact, this is notorious for being slightly light. Like you can put like 6, 7 plates on here, but there's only so much room on the bar. So we're just gonna load up a band so it adds a little bit of tension at that top part so that we don't have to load so many bands on, but also it kind of matches that resistance profile that we talk about with the strength profile with the quad. The quad, nice and strong when it's in the shortened position, so fully extended. So we're gonna load as we get stronger. And we're just gonna load this up till the wheels fall off. 2 sets on here like before. And that's it. One on my dot shop. I'll take 2. Yes.
It's there.
Yeah.
Right. That's still you, bro. That's you.
I can't take that next one. Who's gonna spot that? Fucking hell.
Come on. Number 10. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. That's still you.
At least 2.
Come on then. That's still you. Come on, Josh. You can dig deeper. Let's go. Come on. Everything. Yes. Come on. Keep going. Yeah, come on, still you. Come on.
That mid-range is grim. So, pendulum done, a couple sets done. So I'm going through a phase of training at the moment, and I'm going to do a full video about this probably next week, but I'm going to basically, what I've been doing this last week is I've stripped out any rest pauses, any drop sets, supersets, and I've stripped myself back down to baseline volume. So the minimum amount of volume that I need in order to induce some hypertrophy, some gains. So we're gonna start super low, and every couple of weeks we're just gonna take a bump, and obviously with that, bump food, bump drugs, and stimulate some growth. So I've got 1 set on the leg press, 1 single set. It's gonna be slightly higher rep, just so we can work in a slightly different rep range. We do know that muscles can grow across the 6 to 30 rep range generally. You can grow just as well at 30 as 6, but in my opinion, there's no reason why you can't train across all of those, or why you shouldn't train across all of those. So we take the leg press a little bit higher. Anything above 12, 15 reps, I'm happy with. And we'll just push the volume up every couple of weeks. So leg press, working big in the length and range, big in the mid range, not so much in the short range, but we're gonna do that after this exercise.
Nice. Good. Come on, then, I'm here. Strong. Yes. Finish. Good.
So like we said, within the leg press and the pendulum squat, we don't get that leg into that extended position. We don't fully extend at the knee. So we're gonna address that now with leg extensions. Now, I've done 3 pretty big sets on a pendulum and leg press, so I'm gonna be fatigued. So actually my ability to get fully contracted at the top is not gonna be as strong as it would be if I did this at the start of the exercise. So I actually have no issue with you putting a leg extension before the leg press and the pendulum whatsoever. In fact, I've done that for a very, very long time. Honestly, I just moved it because it's different, and I've been doing leg extensions first for so long, and I feel like you can get away with just a hamstring curl before, so that's why I've just moved this later. If I don't get on with it over the next 3 or 4 weeks, and I can't progress it because I'm so fatigued from the previous 2 exercises, I'm just going to move it to the start again. It's not really a big deal to be fluid with your movements, and if something doesn't fit, just take it out and put another piece in. So we'll just do a couple sets here, and then we'll wrap up on calves.
Way up. Good.
One thing you guys will notice on my leg extension is I'm trying to bring this pad as high up, as close to the knee as possible, because you're going to reduce the shear going through the middle of the knee, which really, really helps. You might find if you have it quite low on the ankle, you just cause a little bit more knee pain. So if you're someone who struggles with knee pain on a leg extension, just bring this a little bit higher, a little bit closer to where the axis is, and you might notice a little bit of a drop off in that pain.
Nice. Good. Good again. Again. That.
Oh, that's it. Fuck. Oh yeah, I'm smoked, man. Can't be caught wearing these, doing. They're like cushions on your feet. Or the bio, whatever, will cuss me out. We're just gonna wrap up on calf raises. So I literally just started doing them in these and I forgot, take these off, because you gotta consider the shoe, the integrity of the shoe with the weight that comes on your shoulders. It's not made for this type of thing. So if you squat in shoes that are soft, if you deadlift, if you do calf raises in shoes that are soft, you've got to consider your foot is on that pillow. And if you rotate to the right, or what's the word? Can't remember the word. If you rotate to the right, if you rotate to the left, can't be fancy, I'm so tired. You're going to just shift that weight onto the side of the foot. You're not going to have stability in the shoe. So I'd always recommend taking your shoes off for pretty much everything with legs. If not, get a flat shoe on, or you can use like the heel raise. Like for example, he's got a flat shoe on right now. So for him, it's perfect. But for anyone else, take the damn shoes off, man. So last exercise. Catch you. Hey, my calves are fucking massive. Oh, I've been training my calves religiously. I've been trying to just get them stonking, mate. Because I never trained them, but now I'm going to train them.
Yeah.
Get some slabs, mate.
Mate, you can fucking.
So that's the leg session wrapped up. I hope you guys took a little bit of value on how you could structure your leg session, how much volume to do. We're going to spend a few sets of selfies in here now. You can see the boys already, they're actually putting their clothes back on. They've already had a couple of sessions of pose, and we've got a nice little posing room in the grow room. Today's session was at the grow room, by the way. If you're anywhere near Tortworth, kind of north or south, it's worth the trip on the way, so grow room. So we're going to wrap up here, and we'll see you guys back at home. So see you next one.